Hey everybody, it's Matt. Welcome back to another video. So you've already read the title. My YouTube channel got hacked 2 weeks ago yesterday. And I'm making this video now because I've finally regained control of my channel and Google account. So I just want to today explain to you guys and take you through what happened. I'm not going to bore you with the whole nitty gritties, but I will just go through what happened and how I got my channel back. 2 weeks ago on a Saturday, I was out at a family dinner and I started getting these notifications on my email saying that my Google account email had been changed from my original account to someone else's, and then my AdSense account got changed, and then all of a sudden all my alternative passwords and numbers, two-factor authentication, all that security, that high-level security that I use for my accounts, all were changed within a matter of minutes. And at that point, I was still kind of confused. I was like, what's going on? Is this just a glitch? Like, I'm sort of trying to go through my emails and I'm jumping on my Google account to see what's happening. Then all of a sudden, I was logged out of my Google account, and I then thought, okay, let me go check my YouTube channel, which I normally do. I'm always checking comments and writing back and all that kind of stuff. So I've gone into my YouTube studio and I'm signed out. So I started panicking a little bit. I'm thinking, okay, why am I signed out? Am I getting hacked? So I'm checking and going through all my social medias and I'm trying to go back into YouTube. I'm trying to log in and I can't log in. My Google name is not being found. So it's been changed now. I can't find it. So at this point, I've basically come to fact that I know I've been hacked. So I'm literally gone into a state of panic. I'm thinking, what am I supposed to do? I straight away said to my wife, I've just been hacked. My Google and YouTube channel have been hacked. Now we're at a family dinner. I'm at my sister-in-law's house and I'm freaking out. And I did not know what to do, where to start. I just kept trying to log in, try to use my passwords. Nothing worked. And then my wife jumped in and started trying to research on what to do and how we can get the channel back. We spent hours, I would say more my wife, because I was like shaking. I felt sick to my stomach. I was just like, I couldn't process it. So because I was panicking so much, I couldn't get my head around to start looking into how to get it back. And that's where my wife jumped in, and the biggest shout out to her, because she sort of kept me calm through this whole traumatic ordeal. And she just went into like Inspector Gadget investigator mode and started like browsing through and trying to find a way that we can get my channel back. So we watched a bunch of videos and she started looking at other YouTubers that have had the same problem. And we tried reaching out to Google initially because that's what it says to do, go to account recovery and all that kind of stuff. And none of it was working because my username didn't exist. So it was impossible for me to recover the account. And then my wife found that someone suggested to go on Twitter and contact Team YouTube on Twitter. So I have a Twitter account from back in the day, so I logged into it, which was great. I found the Team YouTube Twitter account, which I think is now, the Twitter's changed from Twitter to X. So I went on there, I logged in, I followed them, and then I sent them a message or a post on their page and said, my YouTube and Google account have been hacked. Can you please help me? So we just had to wait at that point. My wife was still doing research, trying to find out other ways to get into the account. Probably about an hour later, 50 minutes to an hour later, Team YouTube replied. I was like, holy shit, like they replied on a Saturday as well, which I guess would be a Friday there. So, because they normally don't work on weekends. So they replied, they hit me back. They said, hey, we're so sorry to hear about your channel being compromised. Can you please DM us and we can continue this conversation further? So I was like, oh, fantastic, awesome. So I hit them up in a DM. They asked me for a bunch of details and I gave them everything they needed. And then again, I had to wait. Now, By the time we got home, it was super late. So we sat up till like 12 a.m. trying to find another way to get into my Google account. Because without my Google account, I can't access my YouTube account. Now, I still could see my channel. So if you typed in Matt's Brick Collection on Google, you can see the channel, and it looked totally normal. So I was like, okay, I can see my channel, but I can't access it. I can't do anything. So we sat there for hours trying to figure it out. We managed to get a contact number to speak to Google. So I did that. I told them the situation. I gave them all my details and what I've been trying to do. And they basically said they couldn't do anything, which I thought was really strange considering if you're Google, you should be able to help me get into my account. But they couldn't help me at all. They said to me, sorry, your username doesn't exist, your email doesn't exist. So if it doesn't exist, there's nothing we can look up and nothing we can basically do to help. At that point, I was like, okay, I was just basically coming to reality with the worst. You know, I've lost my channel. I've lost all my subscribers, my hard work, everything. I'm like, okay, it's done. So at this point, it was 1 a.m. We were both tired. I gave up. We both gave up trying to research, went to bed, and we'll deal with what happens next in the morning. Woke up the next morning, being Sunday, and it was about 9 o'clock, and I typed in Google my channel again, and the channel was completely gone. It said page cannot be found. So my heart at that point completely sank. I thought, okay, the hackers deleted my channel. Everything's gone. And I was like, okay, there's no hope at all. I was preparing to start from scratch, make a whole new channel. My wife made me a whole new Google account, Gmail. I even, started trying to work around coming to the realization that I'm going to have to start from scratch. And it was just, it was just trying to come to terms with the fact that I've lost my channel. There was nothing else we could basically do all day Sunday. Like that day was probably the worst day because it was just spending the whole day coming to terms with I've lost everything. Then Monday came and I got a message from Team YouTube and it said, hey, we're sorry that this has happened. We are going to do everything we can to help you get your account and channel back. We just need to get some more details, information, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, I gave them all the info they needed and they were waiting for their internal team to contact them. So again, all day Monday, I had to wait. The waiting part was the worst. It's just the worst thing. Like I don't wish it upon anyone. The waiting time was probably the worst part, alongside losing the channel. So I waited all day Monday, and then Monday night I got home from work and they had emailed me again and said, okay, here is a form that we want you to fill out and basically put down everything regarding your channel, all your details, everything. So this was another step in the right direction because I'd watched a few other YouTubers that had the same issue and they contacted Team YouTube, and all the steps that they had to do, I started doing as well. So I'm thinking, okay, we are getting on the right track. So I filled out the whole form. They asked me questions like the last video I posted on YouTube, my URL, my IP address, all the information needed to prove that it's my channel. So I filled out the form, I sent it to them, and then we had to wait. So I gave it a couple days. I tried reaching out to them again. Any updates, any news? Unfortunately, they said, no, we don't have anything. We're waiting for the internal team to update us. So this was now a whole week. By Saturday being the first week, I still hadn't had any information on my channel or any updates. So I let it go. I thought, all right, let them do their thing. At this point, I've waited a week, so I'm just going to sit here and keep waiting. Then this week that just currently passed, again, same thing. I emailed them, I reached out to them like by Tuesday or Wednesday. I said, hey guys, sorry to bother you. Any updates? Again, they said they had no updates and just to sit tight and wait. So I did just that. Fast forward to Friday that just passed, I decided to reach out one more time. I said, look, it's been literally 2 weeks tomorrow. Have you guys got any update? Anything would be great. And they reached out to me and said, we have finally got back, or our internal team have gotten back to us, and they can confirm that your YouTube and Google account were hacked and compromised, and the username was changed from mine to whatever the hackers one was. At this point, I was like, okay, great. They've worked out that I was hacked. Then they sent me a reset link to reset my password to get back into the account, to override the hackers' passwords and stuff that they put on my Google account. So I was like freaking out. I was like, yes, this is like amazing. Okay, let's go straight away and do it. Jumped on my computer, clicked the link, went in there, changed my password, and then bang, I was in my Google account. At this point, I went in and changed all my two-factor authentications. I changed all my passwords, everything, emails, phone verifications. I even downloaded all my codes, everything that I needed to up my security, I did straight away. In the email, they also said once you've secured and you've changed all your passwords and regained full control of your account, please answer these questions. So I had to tell them what I did to secure the account, IP addresses, all that kind of stuff that they needed to verify that I actually secured my account. And also I had to provide them with my alternative email so they could verify that it is actually my account and I got in. So once I did all that, again, I had to wait a little bit. So I did that, and then they got back to me and they said, thank you, that's perfect. It's now being processed. So now they've just got to obviously verify everything, and then they'll let me know what happened. Yesterday, being Saturday, I woke up and still had my Google account. I was like, okay, great. I haven't heard anything from them. That's fine. I'll just wait. And then a few hours later, my email started going off, and I noticed that my AdSense account was reinstated. My membership and all that other stuff on my Google channel started resetting and being activated. So I was like, okay, let me go into Google and type in my channel and see if it reappears. So I typed in Matsbury Collection on Google. Boom, my YouTube channel appeared. I was like, okay, holy shit, it's back. Then I went to my studio, YouTube studio, signed in, and my account was back. Everything was exactly the way I left it. The last video I posted from like 14 or 15 days ago, everything was there. And then I got an email straight away from YouTube saying, we'd love to inform you that we have reinstated and reactivated your YouTube channel. Everything is back to the way it was. Can you please go through and check and make sure there's no videos or anything that the hackers might have left, anything that they've changed, just make sure you get rid of it, change it back straight away. So I went through my whole channel to see what damage was done. Thankfully, they didn't delete any of my videos. My banner and my profile picture was all intact and remained the same. I did find a live video that they did. So what they had done was they live streamed on my channel, and basically I believe they were trying to sell crypto or trying to sell something to my subscribers to scam them. And YouTube must have picked that up because that's not something that you can do, breaches the policies on YouTube, and they suspended and shut my channel down, which I'm thankful for because that is basically protecting my channel from the hackers damaging it any further. Then I found that video, I immediately deleted it, and that was pretty much the only thing that I had to delete, which was great. I just want to apologize to anybody on my channel or my followers, my subscribers. I hope that no one got scammed or nothing happened or you didn't see anything out of the normal. I had a few people reach out to me and say, where's your channel gone? Why haven't we seen you? This is the reason why. And I'm just very thankful that I've gotten my channel back and nothing was gone or deleted, because it was just trying to come to terms with the fact that I would have had to start from scratch, and all my hard work over the years was just gone, and there was nothing I could do about it. And that was probably, like I said, the worst thing ever. And as a content creator, as a YouTuber, someone that puts in a lot of hard work, I wouldn't wish it upon anyone, like I said. And, I'm really grateful that Team YouTube were able to help me. They did something that Google couldn't even do, which was amazing. They got all my channels back and my accounts. So I'm very grateful for them. We are back. I've maxed out my security now, so hopefully there shouldn't be any more problems. And I just wanted to reach out and let you guys know what has happened over the last 2 weeks. and just make sure that you have the max security on your channel and your Google account. If you're a YouTuber like I am and you have a decent amount of following, because that's who they target. They target people with a lot of followers or subscribers so they can scam them, which I think is, I think it's stupid, because you get the channel gets barred anyway after a certain amount of time. So yeah, just try and make sure you keep your security level as high as you can. And like I said, I'm just grateful that we are back finally. We can continue doing what we were doing. We're on the road to 40,000 subscribers. So it's, again, like a big journey. And I just want to thank everybody in advance for all the support. I had a lot of friends reach out to me on my other social media platforms and just supporting me and telling me that, yep, Matt, it's going to be fine. You'll get it back. And I wanted to believe him, but then at the same time, I was trying to just come to terms that I wasn't. And I tried keeping my hopes up, but yeah, just hope seemed glim, unfortunately. And yeah, a big shout out to my wife, because she's the one that basically kept me sane. And if it wasn't for her finding Team YouTube and telling me to get in contact with them, I probably would still be waiting for my channel and wouldn't even know how to get it back. So this couldn't be done without her. So big thank you to you, wifey. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to share the reason why I've been absent for the last couple of weeks. But yeah, sorry to bore you with this, but it was something important that I had to share on my channel, because I was worried about you guys, and hopefully you guys didn't get scammed and nothing happened. But we're back, and I can't wait to show you what we've been working on the last 2 weeks, keeping my mind off things. A lot of LEGO City updates, so make sure you stick around and keep an eye out for the next video. So that will wrap up today. Until next time, I hope you have a great day. Stay safe. Remember to always keep creating, and we will catch you in the next video. See ya.